Today from r/EntitledParents. Mom thinks she controls my life. I'm an 18-year-old female, and my mom, in my opinion, has been rough to me and the rest of the family for the past 2 years or so. It didn't really happen suddenly, but it blew up in a short period. She was always the kind of person who was one way around us, my brother who is a year younger than me, my dad and me, but put up the "we're a perfect family," but in reality, we're not. My parents have been divorced long before I can remember, and it came with having to split our time. My mom would get us during the week, mostly because of school, but also for the benefits like food stamps, and my dad every other weekend. She always believed that to be too much time though, as she always complained about it, and told me and my brother lies about my dad to try to get us to not go over there. But when that wouldn't work, she resorted to claiming we didn't love her and didn't spend any time with her. And that I could deal with. It was nothing to put up with in my opinion. It was always better than physical abuse, which people actually have to deal with, so that's nothing compared to it. When the pandemic hit, it was a disaster, and my mom finally got pushed over the edge. There was a trip to Disney World for my 16th birthday, and some of my mom's side of the family coming along. My mom began to tell that masks were killing and the pandemic isn't real. She went as far as lying for reasons to get out of wearing a mask and pretend to have health issues. A thing my mom does though is a problem with being a picky eater. And if what we're eating was something she didn't like, she refused to eat, not even accepting offers to go somewhere else. And well, what do you know? She had a problem one morning on what we were eating, and she refused to eat, going as far as having to go to the hospital. Whenever she got out of the hospital, she claimed that her side of the family that came with us tried to kill her. Eventually, police were called, and she was thrown out because me and my brother were underage and we had to leave with her, effectively ruining that birthday and any future ones. Whenever we got back from the trip, she filed restraining orders and outright forbid me and my brother from contacting them ever again. Oh, and you think that would be it? It's not all, unfortunately. Since then, she had gotten herself in trouble with the police and sued from our now previous school for something as trivial as we couldn't go back in person yet, because at the time schools were still closed. Because of that, she's gotten worse. More than just claims that we didn't love her, and going as far as stating I was a waste of space, threatening to unlife herself, and saying me and my brother were trying to kill her. Her fits became so often that we had to call our dad in tears to come get us. Eventually we came to live with our dad, and got to a different school district, and we were told to lie and say we were still living at our mom's, so she would continue to get benefits. She doesn't work and refuses to, and has been making my dad pay for her bills too, complaining whenever she has a new bill. It's been a year since we had to go to a new school, and she still has fits every now and then, going months without speaking to us, coming back like nothing happened. And honestly, I'm over it.